Oh, Lauren. Lauren.
Lauren, thank you. Over to you.
All right, I'm going to keep my camera off throughout and share my screen. I'm hoping everything is going to work. So we'll just go through a little bit slow. So this is obviously our third session together as lead technology innovators. And as Rowena has already introduced me, I'm Lauren and I'm from the Cape Town campus. I am an IP lecturer in the Faculty of Education. So I know it's not the question that you guys want to hear, but I need to know, how is everyone feeling today? So what I'm going to do is also just pop the link into the chat. If you do not use your cell phones, and that's if I can get to the chat. And it will most likely ask you to sign in with your Microsoft Teams account. And you will be then shown a few emoticons, if you can select one, and then a word that also best describes how you are feeling today. All right, so we've got a few that have come in already. And as you can see on the screen is a lovely visual representation of where everyone is at. We've got a few on the top tier. Who is this? We've got Annie and we've got Diana, feeling very optimistic and happy. And sorry, Rowena, not feeling too good today. And then LaRue is also tired. LaRue, I am on the same boat with you. Shaylin, tired, but somehow a little bit in the middle. Vanessa curious, and Ilse tired as well. So I don't know if you guys have come across this. It is a lovely add-in on Microsoft. And although it looks very kiddie-like, it's something that can be used in the lecture rooms, but also shared with your students for when they go out to schools and are having to use ICT in the classrooms. So if I return back to my slides, this is obviously called Microsoft Reflect. And you are probably wondering where to find this. Okay, so you will obviously log into your Teams, and on your left-hand side, you will locate the apps icon. On clicking that, you scroll down. You'll see there's a list of applications, but specifically education. Oh, sorry. My apologies. Specifically education will be the tab that you'll select. And you scroll until you find the Reflect application. On the left-hand side, you'll see there's a lot more that the little app offers, but we will have time to explore those. So these are just the simple steps to follow for a 2-minute check-in with your classrooms. And that's the end visual representation. Right, so I'm going to give you guys about 5 minutes to locate that add-in and then add it onto your Microsoft Teams, and also to explore anything else that was showing on the left-hand side. All right, and then we will resume. For those who need instructions, I will leave that there. All right, if everyone can come back to the main meeting. And if I may ask if there are any interesting finds, please do share.
So Lauren, I think this would work so well with our online students. As you know, with the online center, we only see our students twice a month. So this is
Yeah.
such a nice way to get them engaged. I mean, for this year, we've tried to get all our lecturers to share our cameras. So next year, our challenge is
Mm.
to get our students to share their cameras. So
Oh,
this is a really nice one to get them engaged in the session and to start off the session, as you know, saying our lecturers do actually care and want to
mm,
know where they're at mentally as well.
correct. Thanks, Inez. Has anyone else explored the brain breaks that was on the left-hand side? Right. If not, as a backup, I have put this here for everyone to have a look. So it is the activity hub. So it's everything that is on the left-hand side, which is, oh, just keeps moving on. Um, you've got different options, whether it's take 5 minutes or 3 minutes, do your stretching, doing a body scan, going on a guided imagery. I absolutely love that one. Um, and although it is targeted for a maximum age of 17, I mean, if you're sitting in a lecture room for 2 hours, I don't think many are going to say no to standing up and stretching their legs. So yeah, so when you guys have a chance to explore those, but I think we need to cut to the chase of why we're actually here today. And I am looking to cover Blooket with you. If I can get a show of hands, who has used Blooket before?
No, I haven't, Lauren. I
All right.
haven't.
Okay,
I haven't used it.
fantastic. Fantastic. So it's not really new. It's been around for the last 3 to 4 years, but it's quite competitive when compared to Kahoot. Um, just trying to make this big. So it is a game changer in having interactive lessons. Um, It is a game-based platform, so it's definitely not an application. You need to be live on the web to use it. Teachers have the options to create question sets. So think of Kahoot. You can create your own questions for quizzes, but you can also choose from existing sets. And this is a big plus. You can actually create your own little library of question sets and use that year after year. And also, it's a fantastic way to combine assessments with entertainment, which our students really love. How is it different compared to ones that we are familiar with, which is your Kahoot, your Quiz or your Word Wall? Blooket offers game variety. And I'll show you why a little bit later. Customization, although Quiz is higher in stars, because I know Quiz gives and Wordball gives a few more options, with creating um, crossword puzzles and matching tiles, etc. Um, but Blooket is similar to that of Kahoot and Quiz is with the team play, and the competition style is that it is an arcade style game. Another plus side to using Blooket is that it gives you up to 60 players on the free option. Many of our lecturers have battled with Kahoot because it sometimes only takes up to 10 and you need to create different groups of maximum of 10 each. But Blooket gives you up to 60. And what's really great is that it's been around for some time and we still have the option of 60 players. As I know at one stage Kahoot came out with I think 100 and it's now dropped to 10. Right, so let's just do a walkthrough of what this is all about. So you would obviously go to blooket.com and you are either signing up or joining a game. After signing up, you can log in. Okay. And on the left-hand side are all your tabs, your stats, your blooks, your market, which I'll explain now, your discovery, set creator, and my sets. Okay, so very simple in design. If you want to create a question, or a quiz, sorry, not a questionnaire, quiz, you would then say set creator, have your title, images if need be. And you also have the option to either import or manually add your questions. Okay, so this is just taking you through one question. Right, and you can also see your answers ahead of time as the creator. And there you've got your setup quiz. This is where we come in with the arcade or the gaming aspect. All right, and you host your quizzes. You can allocate a specific time and also rewards. Allow students accounts. I normally untick this one. And you can start your quiz. Right, so we're going to play one of the set games that's been developed by someone in the world. It's going to take about five to 10 minutes for us to go through everything. The other nice aspect about using this Blooket is that you assign a theme to it, like you guys saw there. There was one of the fish, there was one of the dinosaurs, etc. You assign a theme, and with that comes the play. All right, so as you guys are going to answer questions, there's going to be treasure boxes because I've decided to choose a pirate theme. Treasure boxes, so you will answer your questions and then you will have options. Do you want to take a risk and say steal someone else's money if you get the answer correct? Or are you willing to lose some of your money because you don't know your content, right? So you're willing to take that risk and it actually becomes really fun and interactive at the end of the day. So let's work through one of the Blookets. Okay, so as I mentioned, I would go through these. It gives you lovely statistics after all assessments. Your Blooks, these are the avatars or little characters that's embedded into the app. Not the app, sorry, it's the digital tool. And you will see here on the top, there is a gold B. So this is actually like your Blooket money. And the students can actually create profiles. And as they achieve good results in their assessments, this money then can be spent to buy things on the market. The Discover tab, this is all the sets that's already been, or the question sets that's already been set up. You obviously need to go through them before just selecting one for the classroom. And if I needed to create one from scratch, I'd say set creator. But for now, I have saved one that we will all do together. So this is one that was now created under the Discover tab. Right, I specifically want this mode. Okay. The time allocated, I want to make it 5 minutes, but I also want to make it 7. because as you play, the questions it will come up again. All right. So they recycle the questions basically. Sometimes it gets asked in a slightly different way. Sometimes it's the ones you got correct. Sometimes it's the ones that you didn't. But the whole aim also is to become confident in your work, in what you know, with your content. All right. So I'm going to untick allow. That's just standard. You can change it, but I'll leave it at that. And I'm going to say host. So if I may ask all of you to either scan in or type in your URL play.blooket.com and then insert the game ID. Okay, as we wait for the last one or two to join, the topic is research. So it's everything that encompasses research. And you will have 7 minutes. So even if you've done all 15 questions, it will continue until the 7 minutes is up. But overall, have fun, and I hope the best person wins the most money. Right, let's begin. All right, are we all there? Well done, LaRue, Ilza, and Elvira. If you guys were in my physical classes, I would have furnished you with a lot of sweeties. Um, I'm hoping that you guys got the gist of it. It's a lot of fun. At one stage, Rowena, you were on 0 and then shot up to 1,000, which was quite cool to see. So let me know, how was that? All right. You guys still had time to chat. LaRue stole from me. Enjoyed it. Okay, fantastic. All right, so now our time's not up just yet. You guys are going to explore the app yourselves. We'll give it another 10 minutes and then we'll end off most likely at about quarter to 10 because I know we have class at 1, or most have class at 1. All right, so before we head into that, if I may ask you guys to go to blooket.com, and even if it's just 1 to 2 questions that you can figure out how to add to Blooket. Yeah, and at 12:45, if we can meet back in the main room. All right. Can start coming back to the meeting. If I may get some feedback on your exploring of the platform. Sorry, I probably have to just check on the side. Rowena, not badly priced, yes.
So Lauren, just our takeaway is really, really easy to use. I really like that there were templates that you could use already, so we can think smart, work smart, not hard.
Yes.
And yeah, I think it's way more dynamic than Kahoot, and there's so much more other features on the free version that is offered on this platform than Kahoot. So
Yes.
really, really nice. And yeah, the AI generated stuff was also quite cool.
Yes. Lovely.
Ines, didn't you find it interesting that it's associated with the Khan Academy?
Yeah, very cool.
Cool, right?
I just see we still have Vanessa and Shaylin typing something as well. I love the simplicity of it. Just create a bigger profile. Ah, that is so cool. Nice one, Shaylin. Okay, awesome. So just to round this off, just wanted to highlight again that it's easy to use. You get instant feedback from the students' participation. It encourages active learning, which is what we advocate for, and then also provides data analytics, which we could find then on the left-hand side. Students increase motivation. It reinforces their learning with repetition, obviously depending the time that you put to every quiz, encourages collaboration, and also gives them instant feedback. So yeah, it basically turns assessments into an adventure, and especially with us running informal assessments or ice tasks, it's a great tool to use. And that is that. All right, everyone. Thanks so much for your time. And Rowena, I'm not too sure if you want to say anything else.
No, absolutely. Thanks, Lauren. So I came off a three-hour call before joining this one. Hence my mood at the
Oh,
start of
shame.
the session.
I'm
Yes.
sorry.
So that is why I was feeling a bit blue. But
I'm
this just
sorry.
invigorated me and got me ready for the rest of the week. So thank you so much for this.
Okay,
I'm
wonderful.
looking forward to the next one.
Wonderful. Thanks so much, everyone.
Thank you.